My name's Michael Conneely, and this video is telling you about my worldwide runes course, and particularly about the very important connection between runes work and past lives. And also I want to mention the Rune Wisdom Telesummit that starts at the end of October 2018, where I'm one of the teachers as well. So, and in the Telesummit, by the way, I'm talking about the way the rune alphabet is divided into 3 acts, 3 groups of 8, where the first group tells us wonderful teachings about what it is to be successful as a human being. The second group teaches us how to become the spiritual warrior by recognizing the spiritual meaning, the spiritual message in situations of adversity and difficulty. And the final third act teaches us to share consciousness with the gods, to become a co-creator. So that's what I'm talking about at the Rune Wisdom Telesummit, which starts at the end of October. But let's go to the main topic for this video, which is the connection between rune work and past life. So basically, on my www.runepath.com website, and I must say there's a hyphen between rune and path, otherwise you won't get me. You're sent an audio presentation for each rune and an audio journey for each rune, and then you write to me after your journey and we share and discuss how you get on, and I refer to both your Western and your Vedic astrology. And the important thing is that when you're doing your work with a rune, in addition to the journey, you do rune stance and rune chant or galda. So rune stance is where we stand embodying the shape, the actual shape of the letter of the rune. And when we're standing in that shape, we then chant the name of the rune. And as I said, there are extra dimensions to this work, because so often my students find that what comes up for them in the journey and in the rune stance actually seems to have its roots in past lives. And so, for example, you can find that the way you hold yourself, your body, your arms and so forth, doing a rune stance seems a bit strange. You know, it can be very tense, or part of you can be tense and the other part limp or whatever. And you wonder, what scripts have come to you from past lives around the meaning, the life area of that rune? So the first rune, Feu, is the rune of value and wealth. And often people can have definite scripts running in this life which have their roots in what happened to them around wealth in the past life. The second rune, Uruz, is strength. Are you strong enough to do your journey? Are you too weak? Do you need to strengthen yourself? Do you weaken and sabotage yourself? All that sort of thing. The third rune, Thurizaz. Can you provide for yourself the necessary defense which we all need to walk our incarnational life purpose this time? Our soul chose this life to experience certain scripts, to heal those scripts. Certainly we're here to heal them, not suffer them passively and destructively. And indeed we're also here to manifest special sparks of skill, beauty or achievement or whatever it is that we particularly have to achieve in this life. And so often what we have to achieve in this life is because of what went wrong around that issue in the previous life or past lives. So basically, I'm speaking to you from a lakeside near the healing centre my wife Maggie and I run in the west of Ireland. I think someone's coming with their dog, but I'll carry on. So basically, students often find that their body was held really oddly when they were doing the rune stance for a particular rune. And so on my Rune Path website, you'll see that there are a couple of add-ons, mini courses, and one of them is past life. And so they get the past life journey and do it. And often they get the most tremendous revelation about why they're so tense around a particular issue, the life area of a particular rune in this life. And so what you need to do when you feel, my God, I've got a very special connection with this rune. You can even feel it when you see it as you're approaching the journey before you even do the journey. This rune has some weird, special, fantastic, deep meaning for me. So what you do is you ask your unconscious, the greater you, ask your unconscious to help you go back to the first time you felt this way, the first time you felt this way, a previous life, and then have the intention to heal it in some way. So basically, in the past life journeying, you might well go back to the time when a particular life script set in. And as I said, I refer to students Western astrology and Vedic astrology when we work, and Western astrology has a wonderful branch called evolutionary astrology, where past life issues are mapped in your Western birth chart for you to experience psychologically. And Vedic astrology has an ultimately powerful statement of incarnational life purpose, where Ketu, the south node in the birth chart, depicts what we come in for, exactly where we come in from past lives. And we're always thrown across the chart to where Rahu, the north node, is in our Vedic birth chart, as an incarnational journey this time. So basically, you've asked your unconscious to go back to when a particular issue laid its roots, made its foundation. And these absolutely aren't all negative issues. They're when talents were created